Good morning from California. So let's see, it's only supposed to be in the 80s or, oh, I hope it's not the 90s. Anyway, it's supposed to be in the 80s today, which is quite cool for us. So I'm excited for winter to be here. This is what happens. There's usually one more hurrah of summer where you get to you think you're out of it, everything's beautiful, the 2 weeks of leaves changing are happening, it's all great, and then here comes the 95-degree weather. So we're hoping that we're getting close to that final day. So I want to thank, my subscriptions doubled overnight, you guys. Thank you so much. That's due to Rachel at Roxy Creations. Thank you, Rachel. That's so nice. I've got a couple requests for the Renaissance folio thingies, and I'm going to get on those. Right now I'm working on a swap with Kathleen Sunby, I think. And so I'm working on that, but then I'm going to start on those Renaissance folios. But I want to show something I want to put in the shop. I just haven't done it yet. So I have a couple snippet rolls here. And if you're fans of Rachel at Roxy Creations, she did this slow stitching. Thingy a while back. I don't know, a few months ago. And then I've done a lot of these ever since. And I put a lot of slow stitching in my different journals and things. So for those of you who are new, my name is Pandora. My real name, my name is Pandora Lee. And, but as a child, I was so made fun of. So I've always go by Pam. My dad wanted to name me Pandora. My mom wanted to name me Pam. So they named me Pandora Lee. I never went by it, but it kind of is a cute shop name. So I went with that. But everyone has always called me Pam. In fact, a lot of people who know me well didn't know that was my real name. So there we go. That explains that. So that's why my shop is Pandora's Junk Journals, and everyone calls me Pam, but you can call me whatever you want to. So we figured that out. I'm going to have to work on a giveaway because I'm almost near 500 and I can't believe it. So my last giveaway was a really beautiful hand-stitched soft-cover journal and that I loved. And if you can go back a few videos and figure out and see that. So very exciting. So I'm going to put these in the shop, but the thing is I have to, you have to photograph them and la-di-da. So I will get these photographed and up. If somebody really wants them, you can, wants one of them, then you can message me on Etsy before I get it up, and I'm happy to give you a shot for it. You can have it. So let me know, and I will list my shop below in the description box. And I might be hard to listen to. Rachel thinks I'm funny, which I think is hilarious. I mean, I stammer over words a lot because I've said before, and so I'm sorry for you. I'm not tooting this horn because I don't care. I've lived with it for almost 30 years, but I have multiple sclerosis. And my husband has Parkinson's. Man, he was just diagnosed. But anyway, he's doing okay. I'm okay. But that's why I have a lot of issues with sometimes recalling words. So you have to just bear with me with that or turn me down till you think I get past the word I'm trying to find. Okay, and what else? Okay, so let's talk about these. So these are vintage spools. Let's put this guy here. And I've done slow stitching. And if you've watched Sew for the Soul, that's where I got this. So all on here, on these snippet rolls, it's just hand sewing and a few things like old buttons, over 100-year-old buttons. But I don't pin things like on Nick the Booksmith's roll where she ironed, stuff and then did pinning. I didn't do any of that. So if you want any, want to pin bits on here, go for it. It's just that they were really full. They got really full on the roll. So I didn't do that. I don't do that. Okay. So here's this roll. This is the longest one, I believe. And I measured it I tried to do this video before, but I measured it before, and I think it's just over here. Well, let's just measure it. Let's not be weird, Pam. I don't know where the thing is to measure it because everything's a mess in here. You can only see this little area right here. It looks so beautiful, right? Yeah, it's a mess everywhere else. So I thought it was just over 2.5 feet, but I'm not sure. It might be 2.5 feet. I don't know. I'm trying to find the thing. So look at this gorgeousness for a minute while I find the thing. Okay, where is it? Okay, I have this all hanging around. I know I have it. Don't ignore me. It's here. I hope this is something Rachel thinks is funny, because I think it's annoying. Okay, well, here we go. I don't know where it is. Okay, so I'm just going to get a normal ruler. How's that? Or just get a normal ruler. I know in here I had something. This is the kind of thing that makes my husband crazy about me, because I do stuff like this all the time. Okay, so I'm just going to use, I'm sorry, that's a clear one. That would be lame. Let's use this guy. Okay, we're going to guesstimate because I don't remember where the thing is. So let's see. We'll measure from right here. So there's, this right here is 12 inches. And from about here to, so this is about 2 feet, like 2.5 feet an inch. So here we go. These are vintage spools, old spools. I did not paint them. This is the way they came. So this one has sort of a pretty, dark turquoise or dark, I'm going to say dark turquoise color, which probably can't. Let's see. Can you see it like this? I don't know. It's a really dark green-blue color, and it's sort of chippy. I sewed it. I sewed it on the spool here, and so I'm just going to go through it because it's so awesome. These are super old Mississippi River pearl buttons, which I didn't know. If you go check out Grandmother's Buttons, I think they're called .com. You can find a space on her website. She sells jewelry made out of them, but you can find a space where it talks about the buttons. And apparently, at the turn of the century, there was a big excitement about real pearl buttons they took out of the Mississippi River. I don't even know if they do these now or if they're just probably plastic, because, but they're so gorgeous. And I'm taken with these. So I buy these a lot on Etsy or wherever I can find them, because I didn't know there were such thing as real. I thought when it said pearl buttons, they meant the color or the shimmer on it, but they are actually made out of real pearls. So those are on there, flowers. This was a fabric, and I just went and satin stitched all over. This is all by hand, by the way. Satin stitched all over the flower here. This is a little bird that I love to bird. I think if you know anything about me, that's me, birding. So this is stamped on, and then I just made him into a little pretty garden of gold flowers. This is super old fabric here it's all been washed and everything, so don't think it's weird. But this is some kind of old fabric that was on the bottom of a chair when I recovered it, and I really liked it. So there's a snippet of that there. This is not old, but it was sent to me from Lori at Jump Journal Market, and because I bought one of her journals, and she sent me some of this, and it's not old, but it's real pretty because it's all beaded. It's beaded lace, so I thought it was super pretty. I don't know if it can pick it up, but it's pretty. And then just slow stitching all kinds of whatever I find around. So this is a little teeny flower here. It might be hard to see because it's on the back, on top of ecru color. So it's just all slow stitching, part of that project. These donuts, this one is super old. These two I bought from a shop, I think. But somebody sent me, I wish I could remember who. I'm really sorry. If you're watching this and you sent it to me, let me know. But it was like wool. It was on top. It was spooled around a clothespin, and it was some wool fiber, so I just put that in here for just for prettiness. And whoever said that to me, I love that. I don't even know what it's called or where you would find it. This is super old. This fabric's pretty much almost falling apart, so I don't know where I got that. I forget. It's in my stash. These are all French knots. Oh, this little emblem thing here came from Rachel at Roxy Creations and some stuff I bought, and she sent those to me. I love them. They're just stitched on there. This is just some extra, that piece of, you know, textile that's all, gets all like that. Like you take something out of it and you have this left, that's right there. So this is super old. I forget what it is. I don't know what it is, but I love it. So this is all, this button, 100-year-old. It's a black button and it's covered with glass and real pretty sparkly. So that's why I added this sari silk on here, because I love the color with it. So, you know, you can't find this. This was one of a kind somewhere. I bought it from an antique bead shop or a button shop on Etsy. So it's so pretty. I'm kind of drawn to the coppery colors, tell you the truth, the autumny colors. But so I bought it. I thought it went perfect on here as to anchor it down. And then the back, it's all covered with this gingham fabric just to cover up the stitching. And so this will be in my shop. I'm thinking, I don't know how to price things. So I'm thinking because it's longer than the other one, I'm going to do $35 plus shipping. Because it takes a really long time to do it. I mean, I don't know if that's justification or not, but that'll be in my shop. And let's just tie this together nicely. Let's see, you do it like this, and you have the longer one. I know there's a method to all of this. Just like that. Now, if you want to, you think, oh, I don't like this sari fabric, then it's just attached on the button, like tied on the button, you know, like that. Just no knot. You could easily take it off and put whatever you like on there. Or you could ask me. I might have a different sari color you might want. So that one will be in the shop. This one is a smaller spool, so it's a little bit, it's smaller. It's about only a foot, I think. And I think it's only about, well, it might be a foot and a half. Oh yeah, so it's about, this is probably, yeah, so this is 12, this is about 15 and a half inches, this one. And I'm probably gonna put this in the shop for 25. So I'm gonna go on this. Now, this one I actually dated. I forgot to date this one. So if you want this other one dated, if you watch this and you want it and you want the other one dated, I will be happy to do it. And so this is antique hemp on this side. Oh, I just love it. And then on this side is, and I just sewed, this is really antique fabric too. So I just made that the spool thread here that I attached. So here we go. Let's look at this. So here's some more of these bit things. Like that. This is some lace. Look at that. I made a little garden of, well, this is that pistol stitch that you go down. So it looks like nothing here, but this is all hand stitched all around it and through it. So, I really enjoy doing this. Thank you, Rachel, for even bringing that to light. I didn't even know about this kind of thing. This, you know, had a hole. I think on the other one, I put the part out. Yeah, on the other one I just showed you, the part I cut out, I put on that one. But in here, I put some antique golden lace. And these are buttons. I'd have to do the old pearl test by biting it, so I don't remember. But I know that this is, these are all old. They're all 100 years old or more. And so they're just, these are old buttons. I think this one's a pearl button. This one, it might be a, what do you call that? That special, that plasticky stuff like that. So anyway, this is one of the pearl buttons. I only have a few of these square ones left. Oh, I love it. Look at it. It's so pretty. And I just did some little stitching here. I did those pistol stitching like I did here. You go up and, you know, with the knot up there. but I decided to add some more knots around here too. So donut, some more of that beaded lace. This is, oh, look at that. I like that one. I like it because I can sit and do this when I'm watching a show with my husband and just do it however I want to on these strips. So I really like that. Some more donuties with some different stitching in there. And this is one of those, oh man, these antique pearl buttons. They're just gorgeous. I just even don't know how to say how beautiful they are. So that's this one. So I'm going to put these two in my shop. They're not in there yet. I will put them in. And I think you can probably edit this. Like I said, the big one will be $35 and this one will be $25 plus shipping. And if anybody wants it before I get it listed, then just message me on Etsy. And then I'll let you, if you're the first, you know, then I'll do a private listing for you and you can get it. Oh, so cute. This is all really old sari silk, hand dyed, real pretty. This is a pretty. Okay, so those are there. So I'm working on something for I'm working on a swap with a beautiful girl named Kathleen. And I have one thing I want to do, so I'm thinking I might work on it right now. Why not? So this, I don't want to show it all because it's a surprise, but this right here, I need to make a tag for in here. So, yeah. So I need, let's measure it. Why don't we measure it? So it needs to go from right about here to right around there. So it's about 3.5 inches. So I need a long 3.5 by, oh, and it can be to like 7 or 8. I don't remember how much of this is glued, but let's do 3.5 by 8. Oh, don't look at that. That's a surprise. Okay, 3.5 by 8. So I think I'm going to get a piece of, I don't know, I think I'm going to get some, where's some of that old stuff that falls apart? I'll get some of that. I wasn't ready for this, guys, and I might just get this out. What do you call it? Edited out. Where are those? I'm trying to look for that really big. This stuff is these weird, not weird, but these big pieces of Carnegie Museum stuff. You probably can't even hear me over there. Okay, I'm working on it. Oh, here's a piece. Okay, so I'm thinking about using this. That's what I mean. This was that big, huge book. Then this is very brittle paper. So if I, let's see how brittle it is. See, like, look, it just cracks off. But this is where I said they had a big picture. On this side, they have this picture of, and they have some weird pictures like this. So I don't know what this guy's doing and that gal, but I don't really like that. So I'm going to cut this to be, what dimensions did we say? This is what I mean about my memory. It's gone. Okay, so we said it was 3.5 by something. So I'm going to go over here. I'm sorry that I'm off screen, but we're going to cut it. Let's go about like this. Like that. And let's go 3.5. It's almost at 3.5 right here. So yes. Let's go about like, it's a little more than 3.5. But I'm sorry, my cutter's way over here. So I think what I want to do is save this one piece here. I think we decided it was going to be what? Had to be, so yeah, see, this is 12 inches is this how big the pages were. So I said about 8, I think. So let's cut this guy maybe, I don't know. I know you don't hear me. I'm being sound crazy. And we're going to go to, okay, so I cut it down like this. Sorry, I'm tripping over stuff that's on the ground. That's always perfect, right? I like this side of it. So, oh, whoa, I showed you something I shouldn't have showed you for that. Ignore that. I was trying to find where this all fell. Not good. Not good. Okay. little book go? Okay, well, I'm thinking this is the right size, and I don't know where the book went. That's scary. Oh, because it fell on the ground. That's dumb. Oh, man, I'm a doofus, I'll tell you that. Okay, let's go like this. You can see this part of it. So let's go like this. See if it will work. Yeah, see? That'll be perfecto. We can probably cut it off. Well, I don't want to show you the other side, so we might still cut a little bit of it off at the bottom. Haven't decided. Oh, I probably showed you that. Okay, so put these here. Let's put that there for prettiness. All right, so I need to make a book tag, a bookmark thing here. So I was thinking, I don't know what I want to do. I have some of this left over. I have some of this left over from Johnny's roll she gave me. No, we don't like that. But I don't really want to cover that, so I'm going to say no to that. I also had, okay, I had a couple other things in there, but they, stupid me, when I glued something on there, I forgot. I forgot that there was paper in there, and so there was this old check in there that got torn up, and I kind of wanted to save it because it was fun, and I was going to give it to her. So I think maybe I can put it on here somehow. So this is, what I like about this is from 1889. Look how I ruined it. It's lame. So I'm thinking maybe, plus it is October, right? What if we put it just right up here like this? I'm thinking I kind of want to, I want to save at least part of it, like this part of it. And this writing is so pretty like this. The thing is that it had, ooh, well, let's see, can we go, how much of this can you see? I don't even know. Look, what I like, look at this. I like that it has, this $25 was, I can't believe that I tore it. I'm so sad, very sad about this. But we're going to try and redeem it. So I'm going to put this, I think I'm going to put this up here like this. I wonder if I can, I don't know if I can if you go away, I'm sorry. Like this. So here's some of my mess here. So if we go like this, maybe I can, maybe you can see me. You know, I do this on this arm thing that holds over, and I'm trying to see if it's still recording, but of course the part that tells you if it's recording is, I think it's recording. We're going to go on. If not, that'll be the end. Okay, so I'm thinking I want to put this up here like this. I think I want this up here, and I could maybe save this or save, I want to save at least this part and the writing, right? But if I put the whole thing on here, then I lose this pretty thing right there. Oh, someone help me. Okay, I think I'm going to put this up here. It doesn't really matter what that says, right? So I'm going to put this up here. I'm going to make the decision. Okay. Sorry to reach across you. I'm going to take this. Oh, but look at the back, you guys. I feel so terrible. She was going to have the whole check. Look. I am such not good. Okay, well, I just have to bite the bullet. We're going to do it like this. I don't know. I'm going to try and glue it like this. Okay, so how is everybody? And I'm going to, okay, I'm going to put, we decided I was going to put it like this, right? Okay, like this. And if Rachel, if you watch this, I think I'm going to send you some, because I've got a lot of linen paper. Thing is I got a lot of that from my other job. There was a lot of papers that they gave to me. And so, oh, I could have did it on the other side. Yeah. Oh, that's so lame. Because I don't like this picture. Well, why don't we put this guy on here? That's a good idea, right? It's a perfect idea. Okay, well, that was done. We should put that over there. Can it come up? Oh, you know it's not going to come up. Let's see. Okay, well, look at that. Okay, yeah, this is why I'm such a doofus. Okay, let's see. Why don't we, let's see if we can get most of it on here. then we sort of save it. You know, I'm so linear. I didn't understand that there was two sides. Stupid. Now, if we went sort of like this. Oh, see, then we could save the 25 right there, kind of like that. And we could put a little bit of, if I find the rest of it, well, that's what we're going to do. Duh, right there. Okay, that's what we're going to do with that. So I'm thinking, I'm going to take this side and I'm going to put it back on. See, and then look what else they did. See, they did all of this. This is how they canceled the check. So I'm not going to probably be able, I wonder if I can do something so you could see that. I save every scrap of this old paper because it's so amazing. Oh, see, you guys, I'm not good at this part. Okay, this would be just like that. TRU. TRU. Oh, well, let's go like this. Canton. Just like this. If we do that like this, like that, we're going to have to cut a little bit off. It wouldn't have to be that bad, right? Oh, look, we can sort of save it. I like that it was 1889. Plus, it's almost this date right now, right? Oh, that's so amazing. I could use this for the date of the book. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I'm going to put this on here like this. There might be this little piece floating around somewhere. I could find it possibly. And maybe this might be stuck in the book still. What? Look at it. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to take this like this. I don't know if it had. And how fun, Kathleen, if you watch this. You get to see something I'm making for the book. If it's recording. Oh, insane percent. Okay, so see if we can get the D sort of, there we go, look. Just sort of down a little bit more like that. And then this would be, oh, not bad. Not bad at all. There we go. Here we go. Like this. If I can find the rest of it, then yes, we will do that. Maybe I'll put this over like this, just be easy, right? Let's already put a bunch of glue over there. Okay, so I'm thinking what I wanted to do on this side. There we go. Just take that off. And we can trim that if we want. Okay, so on this side, what I wanted to do was do just a little bit of, I want to put some flowers on here with, I want to put flowers on here with like acetate or something over it. So let's see. I think, see, look how pretty. Then I put that there. I don't know if I like that now. Doesn't matter. We'll figure it out. All right, so first, I kind of want to use this because look how old this hempy stuff is. Super duper old. And it could be sewed on just like that. So, right there. Right there. So I have all these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'll link her shop below. I have some that I did, but I'm kind of low on my stuff, so. So this is bunny tails. How cute. So, and to answer you on your last, Rachel, on your other thing, on your other video about the thing I sent you, about the Renaissance folio thing. I don't really have a garden. It's so embarrassing. But that was when the kids were weeding. And that was in there and it had all the roots. I thought, wait, the grandkids were over. I go, let me have that. And so yes, it was from my It's from my yard, a weed. I don't know what it was. So I sound so, see, I sound so not cool. Okay, let's see. What if we put, this is some kind of grass. Grass. Come on, go over. I have no nails, as you can see. So I thought I'd just make like a little pretty bouquet here. Similar to, oh, look at that. You have lots of grass. And then we sort of save that unless I cover it all up, but we'll see. No, I'm thinking about that. I don't know why I got so many different grasses. It's crazy, right? And okay, now these bunny tails, this is neat because they have sorry, turn it off camera. Try not to break anything. This is cute because look, it has the little leaves. Maybe I want the leaf ones. Looks like they have about one per stalk. See, maybe I should use that instead because then you have a leaf. Maybe we should just use the bunny tails and not use the grass. Oh, look, so cute, right? Oh, man. What are bunny tails and where do they grow? Because they're not around here. So nothing grows around here, if anybody wants to know. We're like the desert. No one should live here. Just saying. If you live over, my best friend lives at the coast. Well, she lives in Mission Viejo, which is Orange County coast. Amazingly beautiful stuff. What if we put a little bow? How can we put like a little bow that you're sewing it together like, sort of like this, put a bow. And then you could still see that down there. I kind of like that. Let's think. I mean, I could put a bow on there, right? Could use just a piece of wax linen. Oh, what if we, let me see here. Oh, what if we went through and did it by hand, like sewed through there? Oh, I might do that. Okay, so I want this one to go this way. I want that one this way. This guy in the middle. Anyway, what am I trying to say? Oh, she lives at the coast, Orange County, Southern California, Orange County. And everything grows so gorgeous. She has a beautiful garden. Everything grows so gorgeous at her house. It's just amazing. And so I think a lot of you know I've turned my yard, my pool, because my husband and I don't really swim anymore. California pools are so prevalent everywhere that my grandkids have the one set of grandkids have a pool at their house. My other set doesn't have a pool at their house, but they help take care of some of their elderly folks, and they have pools. So they swim there, and their other grandma has pools. And so no one swims at our house. They only swam if I made them feel embarrassed, and I'd say, when's the last time why don't you come swimming? So like once or twice a year. So we had some problems with our pool. I said this before, where it broke, something with we have to do a bunch of repairs on it. We thought, why do we want to spend that much money and that much money on electricity? Because electricity is so expensive. To then, to have somebody swim a couple times a year, and we never go in it. If the air conditioning's working, then forget it. I don't go out there. It's hard to get in and out of it. There's no rail. It would need so much money worth of work. You know what I mean? So yeah, we don't do that. So we decided to let it go into an urban pond. And so it has probably 1,000 fish. I don't know, it has mosquito fish, it has koi, it has goldfish, it has guppies, and they've all had babies. There's tons of fish. We get herons now that come fishing in our yard. It's just amazing. But what if I did put a hole? No, don't do that. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put some glue on here. I'm going to put glue on here and put them down the way I want them, and then we'll see what we do from there. That's what I'm going to do. You can't stop me. So anyway, why was I telling you that story? Oh, so the things that grow in my yard, it's all weeds. We had some rose bushes and stuff. I have a palm tree and morning glories. They just started growing like crazy. Of course, they die in the winter, but so they go like crazy. Guy like this, I think. sort of like that. I might just sort of, this might not work, but I think it'll work. It'll work some way. However it works, I don't know, but it works in some way. This should be over here. Anyway, so in our yard, mostly weeds. I told the story before that I had the neighbor came over to do something on his side of the fence, you know, in our yard. And he goes, you want me to get this weed? He goes, oh, no, we don't want you to get that weed. That's our weed. That's growing. It was a tumbleweed. So crazy. We're crazy. What happens is I go to a preserve that's here, not far away. It's called there's the Kern Wildlife Preserve, and there's another one. I think it's called, he's related to the Kern. I don't know. I forget his name. Anyway, and so then look at this stuff on here. I'm going to have to get all that off again. Anyway, so I picked up seed pods the last time I was out there, and that's what I planted, and those things are going crazy. I thought, instead of going against nature, let's go with nature. If that's what they want to grow out here, then that's what we will have. We will have that stuff. So I'm thinking this will be good. Just hold it in place, and once it's dry a little bit, this can be like that. Anyway, so yeah, that's what's growing in my yard. I have a couple I have a walnut tree that's growing really good, which we planted it where we shouldn't. And even that grew out of a walnut that a crow dropped. So there you have it. I have over here a lot of plastic. What do I do with that? I have a piece of plasticky stuff that could probably go right on there like that. I think that's all I'm going to do on that one, just because I think that's good. It's pretty. It's simple. It's pretty. Where did that plastic go? I know you were here. I don't know where it went. Probably fell on the ground. Wait, maybe this is it. No, that's not it. That's not it. Oh, I wasn't planning on doing this today, but look at me, I'm doing it. Okay, maybe it's in the drawer. I'm going to use that. We're not using that. We're going to use, oh, I know I have tons of this plastic stuff. What about this? See, this looks pretty good. So this is just this stuff here, page protector. I'm going to get some scissors. Anyway, so whatever that thing, I grew something out there that's taken over the whole place, it's growing amazingly. But yeah, I do have some things like oleander. Of course, that's all poisonous, but it grows. What do we think about this? How does this look? Kind of want some of this stuff out of there. See, I wasn't sure if I liked that right there. This is very bad, very bad. I need to think about this closer because I was going to maybe cut that part off right there because I hadn't decided if I liked that. So I'm thinking, I don't know, I'm going to put these guys, I kind of want them to be like this. Yeah, just like that, like that. So anyway, whatever I'm trying to say, I don't know. So things that grow are weeds. They grow great. So I decided not to fight some of them. They're green and they grow. So we have in the pool, we have a couple floating islands. We call the one Attu Island. And for anyone who's from Alaska or have watched the Steve Martin, and you need to watch this if you're a bird person, if you like birding. So what I will do with this now, once I get this stuff on here like this, I don't think it's wet anymore, which will probably be a problem. I'm going to sew around here. But the other thing, I might have to just sew here. The idea is you sew around here to capture it, but I'm thinking that's not going to work as well. So why don't we... What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So if you need to watch, if you like birds, and I'm not really a fan of Jack Black just because, I don't know, most of the time his stuff is silly to me. So my kids love him. My son loves him. My son who is 30, my son is 30 something, 38, I think. Anyway, he loves Jack Black and, you know, Nacho Libre and all that. I can't, that stuff bothers me. But anyway, so I'm going to try this. This guy eye looks better. Like that. Okay. I'm going to probably take this off here. Anyway, so Jack Black. And Steve Martin, Jack Black, and Owen Wilson. It's not really a comedy, but there's funny moments, and it's called The Big Year, which is a true thing in birding. And you should watch that movie if you want something fun to watch. It's a fun, fun, fun movie. Anyway, okay, let's see how this looks now, like this. So I think this will be nice. I don't know, there's going to be stuff in there, but, you know, what can you do? So I'm going to take this. I'm very excited how this turned out. And I'm going to stop the video. I'm going to go sew this because it's over there. And then I will come back. Okay? Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I finished the tag. I just went ahead and put the page protector over it. And then I put this antique, I don't know if this maybe came from Rachel, because I buy from her old, because we don't, you know, California is a new place, like not like Europe where it's, you know, really old. And so, you know, I don't have a lot of access to anything that's old, so I have to buy it places. So a lot of times I'll buy Rachel's antique paper packs or old paper packs, and then sometimes lace and stuff that I get that she has listed. So I think this was from her. I'm not sure, but I think it was. Okay, so I wanted to save this guy in here because that was part of that book. So pretty, right? It's an etching. So then I just put these bunny's tails on here. I talked about that movie, The Big Year. You should all watch that. It's super fun, clean movie. Fun, enjoyable, about birding. And I'm sort of that person, only not that crazy, and I don't have as much money to go fly around and find all the birds. But it's a true thing. It's based on a true story, and it's a true competition that happens every year. So you should watch that. It's called The Big Year and has Steve Martin, Owen Wilson, and Jack Black. Okay, so I finished this. And then, so on the other side, I still have this. And I think all I'm going to do here, I'm going to put this pretty writing, I think, like, was it this writing? I think this is it. I think I'm going to put the writing right here like this. It kind of covers that part, and, you know, that's fine with me. So I'm going to put this there, just like this. And I think at the end of this, I will take some snapshots of my pond. I have a couple of funny things to say, which I don't know, I probably said them before because I'm old, I can't remember. But my husband wanted me to make this sign that says something like the Pensiero Urban Pond Refuge, something like that. He made up a thing. It's not even true. And so I made the sign, he cut the sign out, and then I made it for him. You know, I painted on it, stenciled, and painted some bird pictures, kind of like you see out in these preserves, like the Kern Wildlife Preserve that I talk about that's in sort of outside of Corcoran. It's about 40 minutes from here. Anyway, so we go out there and do birding. You can stay in your car, and you drive around, you see all the different birds. They have like a sort of there's a wetlands there, and sometimes it's a wetland, sometimes it's sort of dry flat, salt flat things. So you get all different birds all year round, which is kind of fun. Anyway, so there's the kind of sign you would see out there, wooden, you know, like they have a bathroom that's a, you know, just one of those outdoor, around here they call them honey pots. In Southern California, we call them Casey's. I don't know what you call them, but, you know, the outdoor ones. So it's a very rugged, weird, and they have wooden signs that are sort of all faded and have stuff, you know, printed on them. So that's kind of the idea. And then he bought a plastic thing where normally they would put in there birds that are seen there. So you have leaflets you could pick out, you know, and keep and see what you see. So what we're doing instead, we say bird of the month. So whatever bird the following month that was kind of special or different or new or whatever, then we put a picture of him in there and say what it is. As if people come, no one comes. but maybe my grandkids. Anyway, so we have this whole thing set up out there. I'll take a picture and put it at the end. So we have a lot of just crazy stuff growing. I mean, it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful. It's just, you know, we're not into the immaculate yard because we feed a lot of birds. There's lots of bird seed. Luckily, my grandson comes by. Let's see if we can go like this. My grandsons come over and they do stuff for him on Saturdays, clean up stuff and that, help us out. So yeah, I'll put some pictures at the end. But I think this will be super cute. I'm going to see, where's the thing? I don't want to show you too much again. This is my swap with Kathleen. And this is going to go right in here like that. So it's going to go, oh, look how cute. So cute, right? Oh, it's perfect. Look. I like it, like it, like it, like it. So that's going to be for Kathleen, and it's going to close up, and you can't see the rest until I do a flip through. And I want to thank everybody, like I said. Remember, I'm going to put those, where'd they go? Oh, they're over here. I'm going to put these in the shop soon. And 35 and 25. It's funny, the spools are about the same, but they're not quite as deep. Right? Because I can't, well, maybe they are. I don't know, something I could get more on this one. I don't know. This is how they are. This is the way they are. So thank you for watching, and I'm going to go get some shots and put them here. And thanks again. Thanks to my new subscribers. I will do a giveaway soon. Maybe in the comments below, if you put what you would like for a giveaway, let me know, and then I'll do that. Okay? So bye.